Hey y'all, today I wanted to do a quick video and I just wanted to talk about the new amazing release and give my thoughts on 30 Super Carry. Super name, I don't know. Basically Federal released this new caliber. They announced it's 30 Super Carry. It's supposed to be more capacity than 9mm and more powerful than 380. Keep in mind that means it's less powerful than 9mm and bigger than 380. Um, yeah, I don't quite know. Like, basically, here's my thoughts on this. It's like 40 Smith and Wesson, kind of, where it kind of answered a problem that didn't really need to be fixed or no one was asking. I don't know. My thought is this. So the main thing is you can have, now they're claiming, if you have a 10-round magazine, you can have 2 extra rounds if you go from a 9mm to this 30 Super Carry. Neat, but for what? You're gonna have less energy. You know, they've shown some in their testing. They've shown it's close to or about the same as 380 or as 9mm, but maybe a little more penetration. You know, which would make sense because it's a smaller diameter bullet. But I just don't understand why. Like, here's my thought process. If you want a small little pocket gun, you want a small little gun, go with 380. If you want more power and you want like a more, you know, duty, carry, round, whatever, go with 9mm. This is kind of an in-between. It really doesn't make any sense because it's the same overall length, or basically about the same as 9mm, meaning it will only fit in 9mm size guns. You know, the Car C380, the P380, the LCP, you know, some of these guns, they're all really small, and they're really small because 380 is short, right? So 380 is shorter than this caliber, which means the magazine is shorter, the mag well is shorter, the ejection port can be shorter, the chamber can be shorter, you know, all things go into making a smaller gun. And obviously the diameter of the round doesn't matter as much because most of these are single stack, except for the new, really awesome, and what I'm excited for, the LCP Max, which is a stack and a half, kind of, they basically did the same thing as what they did with the 43X, and that's really interesting. With that being said, you've now got this new caliber, this 30 Super Carry, and I mean, again, the name, like, I'm sorry, gimmicky names like Super Carry, it doesn't really interest me. At the end of the day, there's a lot of crazy calibers out there, like 327 Magnum, that they kind of tried to do this with, where they wanted to make like a as powerful as 357 Magnum, but smaller diameter so you can get more bullets. They never really take off because, you know, through years and years and years of calibers existing, you know, you see what sticks, and that caliber stuck because of, you know, various reasons, its efficiency, you know, and ease of production. Whereas this new caliber, you know, they've already pretty much said is going to be more expensive than 380, which is more expensive than 9mm. Did I mention that we're, you know, currently right now dealing with ammo shortages across the board? So this is just, you know, one more thing to diversify, and, you know, you've only got a set number of machines. Now you've got a machine making this that could have been making 9mm. So again, I know I'm bouncing around a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think it's silly. I think it's silly. I think if you want a small gun, go with 380. You know, that's, again, that new LCP Max certainly interests me a lot because you've got a really small gun with a lot of bullets. Where this, you're going to have slightly more bullets. Like, you know, I think of the different, you know, applications for this round, and I realize they really push it hard towards the concealed carry market. But at the end of the day, concealed carry market is, I think you're gonna have a hard time selling it to people that you have to go out and buy a new gun. Maybe they can come up with a magazine barrel combo that fits in some guns, I don't know. But you're gonna need at least a new way to shoot it. So a new gun or new conversion kit to shoot it. New caliber that's gonna be expensive and hard to find. And then you're gonna have to train with this. You're gonna have to figure out an effective round, all this other stuff, just to have 2 more rounds in your 10-round magazine. For me, it's kind of a hard pass. Like I said, 380 kind of solved this problem a long time ago, in the sense that you want a small round, a small gun that has a decent diameter to it. 380. It's not the world's most powerful round, but it certainly has stood the test of time. Here we are in 2022, and again, they're still producing guns in it, so it can't be all that bad. So that's my quick thoughts on it. I think the highest grain weight you can get in is 115, which is on the low end for 9mm. So them claiming that it's just as good as 9mm, I think it comes really close. And maybe if you really load it hot, you could probably get some good performance out of it. They say I think they say it's a higher pressure round from what Federal has talked about. So again, 40 Smith & Wesson, really reminiscent of that. We know how that turned out, as far as taking an existing caliber and changing it and making a smaller, higher pressure round out of it. But yeah, I think it's an answer that nobody asked the question, or I think the question everybody's always asking for more bullets in the same size package or a smaller package with the same bullets. But I don't think this is the answer. Again, I think this is a swing and a miss. But put down below what you think. Again, I've not shot it. Don't have much experience other than what Federal has announced and what they've talked about. But put down below, is this something you're going to run out and buy a new gun in? Is this something you're going to be lining up for, or you're just going to do what I'm going to do, which is stick with my 380 as a small carry, and if I want something bigger, I go to 9mm. But other than that, have a good day.